vinyl sales are on track to earn more than CDs for the first time in over 30 years. Now, people basically stopped making CDs. Vinyl is still a thing. It's not like that's crazy shocking, like out of nowhere, but it is kind of cool to, because we've been talking about, I make fun often like, oh yeah, vinyl's coming back, all this stuff. I've been making fun of that for a while because we've been saying it for 10 years. But now it's like, here it is. Like, this is, we're starting to see it. Vinyl's resurgence hasn't slowed down. For the first time since 1986, vinyl records are on pace to outsell CDs this year, which would make LPs the most profitable form of tactile music consumption. 1986. What was going on in 86? A lot of spandex. I can't nail down anything else, but spandex was definitely happening. God, I hope spandex isn't coming back. That would be terrible. Although that Lululemon thing, isn't that all basically just new spandex? Is that a thing? In February, the Recording Industry Association of America reported that vinyl comprised more than a third of physical music sales, while that still leaves room for other mediums like CDs and cassettes. And the rising trend continued throughout the year. This popular gravitation towards vinyl has only continued, according to the RIAA in 2019, their mid-year revenue report, which was released just a few days ago. According to this report, the first half of 2019 saw vinyl rake in $224 million, which is the equivalent to 8.6 million units. Comparatively, CDs yielded $247 million from 18.6 million units. Broken down into percentage growth, vinyl revenue grew 12.8% in the second half of 2018 and 12.9% in the first 6 months of 2019. Profits and sales of CDs have barely wavered in that time frame, and if those trends continue, vinyl could easily gross more than compact discs by the end of the year. Despite all these numbers, streaming, of course, is still the most popular form of musical consumption. Vinyl made up only 4% of total revenues in the first half of 2019, while streaming subscribers attributed to 62%. I feel like the growth of vinyl, maybe this is just me, but I feel like the growth of vinyl in part is due to streaming. Like for me, they go hand in hand. I want the convenience and the accessibility of streaming. When I'm out, driving around, when I'm exercising. Can you hear the air quotes on the radio? When I'm running around with the kid, whatever it is, I want to take my whole library with me on my phone. I want that convenience. When I'm home and I have time and I want to hear the warmth of it all and I want to take it out of the sleeve, I want the vinyl. I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. I feel like there's a lot of people out there like me that prefer the vinyl, no doubt about it, better sound, spend the time on the needle and the speakers and the setup and the whole 9 yards. Well, at the same time, when we're in our car, we're like, yeah, I want to just go from one thing. You want to just fly around and enjoy the community. Even at home on the days where I don't have the time to stop and enjoy, I will stream. I will stream from home. The convenience of it all. Throw in a party, put together a playlist, pop it on, and you're done. But, when things are a little bit slower and easier, you can walk back and forth in turntables, switch things around, put on different records. Sunday morning's still the best time for vinyl for me. Still want that little nice warm sound, the pop of it all, the taking it easy, the reading the paper, catching up on magazine articles and things. I just feel like one is really helping out the other, because what you do get the convenience from the streaming, but what you don't get is all that other stuff that the vinyl provides, which the CDs did for a little while. It's always great to leaf through the little CD booklet. I enjoy that too, but it pales in comparison to the vinyl. Pales in comparison. So I feel like as streaming grows, vinyl will continue to grow. And the money-wise also makes sense too, because it is so much more expensive to buy an album on vinyl. I mean, it's like $30-$35 depending. You know what I mean? It's you got to want it. I mean, even like the most avid music fans, I feel like don't buy as much vinyl because it's expensive. Like you tend to probably buy the stuff that you really, really want to hear. So whereas you'll stream more stuff just to kind of hear it, the stuff you commit to on your vinyl end, you really want to hear that stuff. You need to hear that in the quality of what vinyl provides. It's interesting to me, and we'll keep our eyes on these numbers. But yeah, I mean, I could totally see this overtaking for sure. My hope is that one day we'll be producing enough vinyl that those prices will start to come down a bit. Because I mean, more than $15, $20 on an album, that's a lot. You know, I've plunked down $30, $35, $45 for records, depending on what they are. And I get yelled at by my wife an awful lot for that. And she's right. I mean, and rightfully so. You know, that's a lot to spend on vinyl. So we'll keep our eye on the trend of vinyl and streaming as that all continues to grow. Speaking of trends, Brooklyn and Sheets. Guys, I've been telling you about this for a long time now. And they are just trending in the right direction. 35,000 5-star reviews and more. Over 500,000 happy sleepers and counting. It's the ultimate form of self-care because you spend a third of your life in your sheets. You want them to be insanely comfortable, right? You want your music to sound insanely warm. You want to feel that sleeve, the album coming out, putting it on there, placing that extra time, the extra love and care. You know the difference between that vinyl record and that streaming song. You know the difference. That's the difference between Brooklyn and Sheets and some cheapo sheets you can buy at the box stores. That's the difference. It's all in the sheet, in the quality of it all. You know what I'm saying? Best, most comfortable sheets I've ever slept on, and they're all over the place now. They're doing the towels. They're doing the robes, the comforters. Brooklyn is so much more than sheets. Check out some of their products. Get yourself the upgrade you deserve. Turn on some friends and family for it. Brooklinen.com has the exclusive offers. Morning Show with Anthony listeners only. 10% off and free shipping when you use the promo code ANT at Brooklinen.com. They're so confident in all their products that their sheets, comforters, and towels come with a lifetime warranty. Only way to get 10% off and free shipping is to use the promo code ANT at Brooklinen.com. That's BROOKLINEN.com. Promo code ANT. Brooklinen. These really are the best sheets ever.
Buying a new